See, the Lord sent my quack quacks to me, y'all. Look. I asked the Lord to send the quack quacks to me. He sent them. There they go. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadat. You know. So the Lord, he said, I'm with you, son. Keep doing the work. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get it in. All right. I'm gonna let the water foreshadow this lesson, y'all. Okay. Get it in. Yeah, so, yeah, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadat. Yeah, I'm out here at the lake right here. I'm finna, about an hour and a half, I'm finna sit here and prophesy the downfall of Babylon. It's gonna be part 2 of the lesson that I started on earlier, a little while ago. And I hope y'all be edified, you know. Let's get it. I like coming over to the lake because I get serenity, you know. Come over, feel that water. Hey, this is a beautiful place to prophesy at too, man. Y'all bear with me here. All right, so let's get it in. Okay? Hey, we'll go back to that list, man. I got some precepts that I already had lined up, so we're gonna go over them, and I hope y'all be edified. So yeah, man, we living in some beautiful. Matter of fact, before we start, let's give a shout out to the power. Facing the east. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call lawyer, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadat. All heaven, praise, and honor and glory go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadat. All heaven, praise, and honor and glory go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadat. And second, I'd like to give double shouts and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishops of GMS who rule well. Salutation to the hopefully elect. And I hope y'all be edified with this lesson that I'm finna get ready to get it in. So let's go and start. All right. Yeah, Lord, some quack quacks to me. Beautiful. Hey, they come out of nowhere too. I didn't see it. Bam, they were right there. It started, I get Isaiah chapter 47, verses 1. It said, come and sit down in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. Say what? Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So sitting in the dust symbolizes Babylon losing power, glory, and worldwide influence. All right, America currently is on the decline. Is currently declining, economically, morally, politically, and socially. Before the nations, see, it said Esau Edom's luxurious kingdom weakens through debt, division, and internal corruption rapidly. It said the daughter of Babylon represents a later continuation of ancient Babylon system, of the ancient Babylonian system. All right, tender and delicate describes Babylon's former wealth, comfort, and global dominance completely. All right, Revelation chapter 18, verses 7. It said, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So this whole lived deliciously, okay? Wow. She lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow, okay? Matter of fact, hold on here. That big ass fish, man, came up out of that water like that, boy. Big ass fish. Okay, it said, in that time shall the present be brought unto Yahweh of hosts of a people scattered and peeled, and from the people terrible from the beginning hereto, a nation met out and trodden underfoot, whose land and river have spoiled to the place. Hold on, this ain't the verse. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. I'm reading it wrong. I'm reading Isaiah's Revelation. Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. I'm gonna start at 6. It said, reward her even as she reward you, and double unto, it said double unto her double according to her works in the cups which she have filled to her double. So the Lord, hey, she finna drink a double dose of the Lord's judgment. Verse 7, here go the point right here. It said, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I said a queen, and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. See, hey, that's proud. That's proud. That's how these people act here in this place, man. Real proud. So Babylon is falling. So Babylon's fall from worldwide dominance into humiliation and catastrophic destruction mode eventually. It says Esau Edom's luxurious system weakens under increasing divine judgment and instability, all right? It said America spiritually mirrors ancient Babylon's prideful and oppressive characteristic today. Okay, prophecy revealed Babylon losing its throne before the watching nation openly, all right? So, Isaiah chapter 47 verses 2, and it reads, says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover thy thigh, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. So judgment stripped Babylon of comfort status and protected worldly position entirely. The hidden shame of kingdom become opposed during divine visitation and wrath. Edom's system survives through exploitation, luxury, and oppressive of nations globally. It said the end of an eon uncovers Babylon's nakedness before all peoples publicly. It said Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh shall remove protection from wicked empires, refusing righteousness and humble obedience. Take the millstone and grind the meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. So grinding meal symbolized slavery, hardship, and losing royal privileges, status completely. So, and that's why the Edomites are angry. Okay, that's why they crying out. It said Babylon transitioned from ruling power into humiliations, suffering, and forced labor conditions. Edom's hidden wickedness become exposed before all nations during the judgment. Passover rivers symbolizes instability, displacement, and loss of secure dominion entirely. The uncovering represents Babylon's secret becoming publicly revealed throughout the earth. Let's get Nahum chapter 3 verses 5. It said, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nation thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame. Okay, Babylon's hidden corruption becomes exposed before the entire world. Edom loses protection, prestige, and dominance during divine judgment completely, see? Okay, America's economic and political decline reflects prophetic humiliation and exposure today. Wicked empires eventually reaps shame after centuries of oppressive global rulership. And this is what we're seeing, all right? Let's get Daniel chapter 1, verses 1. It says, Babylon rises through conquest, captivity, and dominion over the chosen people continually, all right? It says Yahweh allows kingdom's power temporarily for judgment and prophetic fulfillment purposes, all right? It says Edom rules modern Babylon through military strength and global intimidation today. It said the end of the eon mirrors ancient captivities happening again spiritually worldwide. Babylon seeks total control over land, resources, mines, and sacred heritage, see? Okay, the third year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, unto Jerusalem and besieged it. So Nebuchadnezzar represents oppressive rulership, controlling nations through fear and conquest. Okay, modern Babylon pressures nations economically, military, and politically into submission continually. All right, Esau, Edom besieged people spiritually through media depth and corrupt philosophy. That's the wine. All right, Jerusalem being surrounded parallels righteous people oppressed within wicked worldly systems. So, hey, we right here in Babylon being oppressed. All right, here in America, all 12 tribes. Okay. It said Babylon always expand dominion by crushing resistance and enforcing centralized authority completely. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 46 said, and thou Asia that art partakers of the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person. So Babylon dominates nation through military, economic, and political pressures systems. This is demonstrating this is parallel to the system today, Babylon system today, systems today. It said Esau, Edom spiritually besieged population using fear and social manipulation continually. Ancient Babylon foreshadowed America's worldwide empire and controlling influence currently. All right, the righteous suffer oppression while dwelling inside modern Babylon captivity and systems. Okay. Daniel chapter 1 verses 2, and it reads, it said, and the Lord give Jehoiakim king of Judah into the hand with part of the vessels of the house of God, which he carried into the land of Shinar to the house of his God. And he brought the vessels into the treasury house of his God. So Yahweh permits judgment when nations reject righteousness and divine commandments continually. All right, Babylon steals holy things while exalting wickedness above truth and obedience. Okay, Esau, Edom profits from exploiting sacred lands, people, and spiritual understanding globally. At the end of the eon revealed Babylon defiling everything pure and righteous. Captivity teaches consequences resulting from rebellion against heavenly law and order. Okay, Shinar connects directly back to Babel's original rebellious kingdom foundation spiritually. It said Babylon steals sacred things and repurpose them for wicked worldly systems continually. So Esau, Edom commercialized truth while promoting corruption, vanity, and spiritual darkness worldwide. The vessel symbolizes holy inheritance taken captive under oppressive Babylonian rulership today. Modern Babylon marks righteousness while glorifying materialism, greed, and false worship system. Okay? It says Babylon corrupt holy things and turned them towards wickedness, worldly purpose. Said Esau Edom profits from spiritual captivity and exploitation of truth continually. All right, Shinar links ancient Babel directly to modern Babylonian system ruling today. Okay, it said captivity under Babylon fulfills prophecy concerning rebellion and divine judgment completely. Okay, let's get this last one, then we'll move on to the I got 4 more, and then we'll go on into the stuff that I got. Oh yeah, man, we living in some exciting time, man. The Lord's finna get ready to destroy this place, man. All right, and those that ain't spiritually inclined, man, they gonna reap the his wrath. Okay. That's beautiful. The Lord sent some quacks over here to me. All right, that's beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Matter of fact, how much time we got it? Matter of fact, fair use under the copyright statute of 1976. Allowance are made. Fair use are not monetized, strictly for educational purposes, such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, and scholarship. All right, I'm not getting paid for this. See the devil, he already talking again. Look at him.
All right, so we got to talk about what's going on in Bolivia, because Trump is allegedly plotting an invasion of Bolivia in an attempt to kidnap the former left-wing president, Evo Morales. So this is a huge deal. Basically, what they're trying to do is the same playbook they did in Venezuela with Maduro, the same playbook that they're about to run in Cuba as well. They're also looking to do it with Bolivia. So add Bolivia to the list of countries that there are plans to attack, ladies and gentlemen. Add it to the list of countries. And by the way, nobody's talking about this. So first, let's start with this right here. Common Dream says, miles and miles of protest in Bolivia as miners and unions march against privatization and low wages. Peasants, unions, and other groups are protesting a law that they say would allow corporate control of small farmers' land, as well as fuel shortages and a low minimum wage. So the current right-wing president is doing all sorts of...
Yeah, see, man, he's at it again, y'all. Hey, he's at it again. Destroying land, conquering land. You know, matter of fact, let's get that. Hey, we're going to break down Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 1 through 7. And then when I get done with that, we're going to close with a prayer. I will stand upon my watch. Say what? I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the towers, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reapproved. So the watchman, man, starting with the elder apostles and the bishops and the like-minded men on down myself, man, we standing upon our watchtower and watching, you know, like what I'm doing right now. I'm reporting. you know, reporting back what the Lord done gave me to report on, okay? So the prophets stand watching, expecting answers from Yahweh during judgment time, see? That's what we doing, okay? It said Babylon the Great, talking about America, operate while righteous observers wait for divine clarity, see? It said Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he ain't white, he's red. Okay, there's a social construct that was created in 1681 when the elites created white and black, okay, to draw the separation. That's Isaiah 19 verses 19 verses 2. I would set Egyptian against Egyptian. We already went over that one. Okay. Babylon the Great operates while righteous observers wait for divine clarity. See? Talking about us, the prophet. All right. It said Esau, Edom system appears powerful, but it is under prophetic scrutiny right now, okay? It said the end of an eon, an end of an age. All right, we at the end of an age, all right? We at the end of this man rulership on the earth of ruling wicked. Okay, the Lord is ready to crush this devil. All right, these devils, all right? Let's keep going. It said the end of an eon requires spiritual vigilance to understand unfolding events, see? So Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh shall reveal vision progressively to those who patiently wait upon truth, see? Let's read Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 again. It said, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So the watchtower represents spiritual discernment during chaotic world conditions today, all right? Prophets observe Babylon's action while awaiting confirmation of divine judgment, all right? Esau, Edom policies and systems are examined, through prophetic understanding, all right? Reproof indicates correction from Yahweh concerning nations and their behavior, see? It said waiting amplify Salafia. Waiting implies patience before full judgment manifests upon the earth. Let's get Isaiah chapter 21, verse 6. It said, for thus saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, said unto me, go, set a watchman and let him declare what he seeth, see? So, spiritual watchmen observe Babylon's movement during its final stages, see? And that's what we're doing, starting with the elder apostles and the bishops and the like-minded men on down, okay? It said Esau Edom global system is under continuous divine observation, see? All right? Prophetic insight, say what? Prophetic insight is required, all right? Is required to interpret unfolding world events correctly. Judgment is revealed gradually before full manifestation arrives, okay? So yeah, the Lord is ready to deal with this man, all right? Coffee break, y'all. Let's take a coffee break. Man, I wish I had me some bait. I would have been out here fishing. Had me some bait. Getting it in. Hey, this some nice weather right here. What the hell is that? Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell is that? Hey, them fish is biting today, boy. It's windy out too. Yeah, this is what the man of the Lord doing right now, man. We standing upon our watch and prophesying, man. Man, I don't know what's up with this weather, man. It's cold. Cool as hell. It's supposed to be warm. You see? I got me some good warm coffee. It's keeping me warm. Yeah, man. Hey, boy, that's a boy? Girl?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. You get it. Look at you, flop. All right, y'all take care.
You too.
All right. Yeah, man. Oh, man, it's beautiful. All right. Keep going. Yeah, man, we living in some beautiful time, boy. Yeah, I was so tired, man. I couldn't even, man, the Lord had me glued to that bed, boy. He said, don't respond to nothing. Get rest. He want me to get caught up on my rest card. I guess he got something special for me to do. Hey, let's hear some more of this video.
The current right-wing president is doing all sorts of privatization reforms that are infuriating
man China right here.
workers and indigenous people, okay? And now you have these massive protests that are erupting. So this is going on in the background as we get stuff like this. Evo Morales claims U.S.-backed military plot to kill or detain him in Bolivia. Former Bolivian President Evo Morales accused the United States on Friday of planning his assassination or detention through a military operation coordinated with the government of President Rodrigo Paz, with support from the DEA and U.S. Southern Command. Now, by the way, there's been other attempts on his life. I believe he had an attempt on his life in 2004 as well. And he's been warning about this. Now, he was supposed to, now get this is rich, right? He was supposed to go to court for child trafficking. So in other words, if you're following along, the same people who every single step of the way defended the Epstein class and the Epstein network, which is literally active to this day, and arrested nobody from the Epstein files, those are the same people who are going, oh, he's a child trafficker, you arrest him, arrest that child trafficker. He's a child trafficker? What are you talking about? There's no evidence of that. What are you talking about? This is what they do. They always whip up bogus bullshit charges, just like they're doing against Raul Castro in Cuba. They whip up bogus bullshit charges as a pretext.
Hey, y'all know all these are Israelites. You see? All these are Israelites. Let's hear a little more. Then I get some more scriptures.
To do an invasion, to do a kidnapping, to try to rout the entire left in Latin America and make it so it's right-wing dictatorships everywhere that serve as puppets to U.S. Capitol and the Epstein class. So the irony is the Epstein class pointing at others and going, they're human traffickers. Absolutely, positively fucking absurd. So Morales says there's a military plot to kill or detain him. Okay, ready? A massive crowd assembled in La Paz's working-class twin city, El Alto, to demand Bolivian President Rodrigo Paz resign. Indigenous-led demonstrations come as the Bolivian regime was caught preparing to launch a U.S.-backed operation to kidnap Evo Morales with 2,000-plus troops and cops. Okay, so let me play some of this video here for you. Look at how many people are out there, bro. Look at this. That's a lot of people, dog. Look at this. That's a lot of people out there in the streets, okay? Bolivian workers have seized the airport located near Evo Morales' residence, Chimore Airport. The runway has been occupied in order to stop U.S. planes or helicopters from landing. Leaked documents attached below show U.S. forces and Bolivian police have planned a raid to kidnap Evo. Breaking, U.S. armed forces and Bolivian police are preparing a joint operation to kidnap Evo Morales and massacre the indigenous communities in the vicinity. Police officers opposed to the plan have leaked documents confirming the operation. So this is a journalist from Latin America, Ali Vargas here. He's the one who's reporting this.
See, the devil, man, got his hand in everybody's shit, man. If y'all people continue, then you got these old wicked ass Negro, Latino, Native American trying to say this devil. Man, this is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Wicked ass people, man. This man is the wicked. This man don't get no rest unless he have done some mischief. Okay, he don't get no rest. Unless he calls someone to fall. Matter of fact, let's get that one. The wicked rest not unless he calls someone to fall. The wicked rest not unless he calls someone to fall. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. Let's get that. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16, and it reads, it said, wicked systems sustain themselves through continuous wrongdoing and oppression. You see? It is not what this devil doing. It said Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he ain't white, he's red. It said Esau Edom rulerships depends on corruption and maintain global control. Okay? It said Babylon the Great cannot function without injustice and deception operating daily. See? It said the end of an eon exposes how evil becomes normalized in society. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh shall reveal what wickedness must increase before final judgment arrives, see? Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16, it said, for they sleep not. Say what? For they sleep not. So the wicked sleep not, except they have done mischief, see? So this man cannot sleep unless he, except they have done mischief. It said their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, okay? So this describes a mindset addicted to wrongdoing and continual oppression. Babylon operates through systems that benefits from global instability and conflict. Esau Edom's structures often profit from war, debt, and social division. Mischief reflects deliberate harm embedded into leadership and institutional behavior, see? Such system cannot rest because their power depends on exploitation, see? Let's get Micah chapter 2, verses 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands, see? So wickedness is embedded into the structure of oppressive systems. Esau Edom's power is sustained through planned injustice and control, see? Babylon the Great normalized harm as part of governance and karmas. All right, prophecy showed continual wrongdoing lead to inedible judgment, see? All right? So the Lord finna take this man down, y'all. You see? The Lord finna take this nigga down, man. Okay? Coffee break. much time we in? Yeah, we good. All right. Y'all bear with me. Coffee break. Take a coffee. Kind of chilly out here. Trying to warm up, stay warm. You know, it's the wind. It's that wind blowing. Yeah, man. See, hey, you know, hey, this man can't function unless he calls somebody to fall, man. You know, here on out today, I'm gonna be heavily busy all through the night. You know, I got caught up on my wrist counter, and I'm gonna be making videos all through the night. So I hope y'all be edified. Yeah, man. So this devil, he can't get right unless he calls somebody to fall. All right. Let's go back to Habakkuk chapter. Let's get Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2. It says, Yahweh commands vision to be clearly written for understanding and warning. Babylon's judgment is not hidden, but declared for all generations to witness. Okay. It said, Esau's Edom downfall is already written within prophetic records and scriptures. See, that's why they trying to get rid of the Bible. Okay, yeah, that's why they trying to get rid of the Bible right now. Okay, it says here. It said Babylon's judgment. Go ahead, y'all. Come on. Sorry, sir. I got you. All right. So it says a lot of people get upset. Hey, but they don't know, man. This is what they want. They try to make it. They try to make it so people can do this digital thing. They trying to bring about this surveillance thing. So I don't know why people get mad at me. Hey, at least you're on the right side. That's why. All right. Hey, y'all take care. But anyway, as I was saying, no, the reason why I did that because they frowned it up a little. They kind of frowned up a little bit. But anyway, let me see here. It says, so it said Yahweh commands visions to be clearly written for understanding, all right, and warning, right? It said Babylon's, aka America's judgment is not hidden, but declared from all generation to witness. Okay, for Esau Edom's downfall is already written within prophetic records and scriptures. All right. Okay, it said the end of an eon requires clarity, so truth cannot be denied. That's right. And that's what we doing, the prophet. All right. It said the end of an eon requires clarity, so truth cannot be denied. It said divine revelation ensures accountability among nations and rulers alike. That's right. Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2. And it reads, it's saying, Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision. Say what? Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that the prophet may read it, that he may run that readeth it, so we can run and carry the message to the rest of the flock. So writing visions ensures prophecy is preserved for future understanding clearly. All right. Babylon's judgment is documented So no nation can claim ignorance, all right? It says Esau Edom's system is exposed through written prophetic declarations worldwide, okay? It said running signify urgency in spreading prophetic truth among people, see? Clarity of prophecies remove confusion about divine judgment upon nations. That's right. So supporting precept, Daniel chapter 12 verses 4, but thou, O Daniel, say what? But thou, O Daniel, shut up the word and seal it and seal the book, even to the time of the end. See, we at the time of the end right now. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So prophecy become more understandable during the end time generations. Okay? Hey, people are waking up. They understanding the prophecy now via the prophets. Starting with the elder apostles and the bishops and the like-minded men on down. It said Babylon's judgment is clearly written and publicly revealed. Esau Edom cannot conceal its destiny from the divine records. Okay, knowledge increases as prophecies unfold in modern time. Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 3. Divine timing governs the fulfillment of prophecy regarding Babylon's downfall. How you doing there, buddy? Okay, it says divine timing governs the fulfillment of prophecy regarding Babylon's downfall. It said Esau Edom's system appears stable, but is already appointed for collapse. Are we not seeing this place collapsing right before our very eyes? Say Yahweh delays judgment to fulfill precise prophetic timing perfectly. Okay, the end of the eon requires patience from those who trust truth. Judgment will not fail, though it may appear delayed temporarily. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So appointed time means Babylon's fall is already scheduled to prophecy. All right. Esau Edom's confidence will collapse suddenly at the appointed moment. Truth may seem delayed, but will manifest through failure. Ultimately, end time fulfillment ensures Babylon's system cannot escape divine judgment. It said, waiting builds faith while prophecy moves toward completion. Okay? It said, 2nd Ezra chapter 4 verse 37. It said, by measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he do not move nor stir them until said measure be fulfilled. See? So Babylon collapse is fixed at a appointed divine time. Okay? Esau Edom cannot escape predetermined judgment. All right? Prophecies always fulfill exactly as written. Delayed, it said delay does not mean denial of judgment. They get Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 4. And it reads, it said pride becomes the defining trait of wicked kingdoms before their fall. Esau Edom operates through arrogance and self-exaltation continually. All right? Babylon the Great trusts in its own strength. rather than Yahweh. The end of the eon and the corruption behind proud systems. It said righteousness requires faith while wickedness relies on prideful deception, okay? It says, let's read it again, Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 4. And it reads, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. See, starting with the elder apostles and the bishop and the like-minded men on down and the large multitude of women and children, man, we living by our faith, okay? It says here, it said pride leads to moral corruption and spiritual downfall, okay, of nations. It said Esau Edom's system is built upon arrogance and global dominance. Babylon rejects humility and refuses correction from truth. Faith sustains the righteous while pride destroys wicked empires. All right. Uprightness depends on alignment with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua and not human system. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. So pride is rooted, it said pride is the root cause of Babylon's downfall, see? Esau Edom exemplifies lifted up arrogance among nations, all right? It said faith separate the righteous from corrupt systems, all right? Destruction follows the pride inevitably, all right? Let's take a coffee break. So yeah, man, the Lord, this man's on the Lord hit list. The Lord ready to deal with this man. Hey, let's listen to some more cow video. All right, let's get some more.
And you can see the documents that he has right here as verification of it. This obviously leaked, and this led to a massive fight back, okay? This led to the population rising up and going, no, we like Evo Morales, we want to protect Evo Morales. Ali Vargas says, why is the U.S. preparing a military intervention against Bolivia? 1, their humiliating defeat in Iran has shattered myth of U.S. invincibility. They need to reassert power elsewhere. 2, Bolivia's general strike shows the rest of Latin America how to overthrow U.S. puppet regimes. The general strike plus barricades blocking highways has paralyzed the government. If sustained, the neoliberal government will collapse, and it'll show the rest of the region how to overthrow their own U.S. puppet regimes that impoverish them. The U.S. wants to crush this idea. So now, yet again, let's remember, you're adding to the list Bolivia now. So Trump has already bombed fishing boats in the Caribbean and in the Pacific, killing at least 180 people. We're talking about fishing boats from not only Venezuela, but also Trinidad and Tobago and Colombia. They did the regime change in Venezuela. He's stealing the oil, he's stealing the gold. We're talking about bombing Yemen and Somalia and Nigeria. That's a new one. Ecuador, Iran, threatening Greenland, threatening Panama, threatening Canada, threatening Cuba and Mexico. Trump said he wanted to reinvade Afghanistan to take back Bagram Air Base. Okay? All of that, now add Bolivia to the list because they want to also do the same thing there. Now, by the way, any day now, I feel like the Cuba thing is going to unfold. Any day now, I feel like the Cuba thing is going to unfold. So I'm worried about that. And now I'm worried about expanded operations in these other countries because he's going for it all, bro. He's going for it all. He's lost his mind. He has Alzheimer's. He's not well. And he is, in the same way he's...
You know what? And these at least they pushing this shit, man. Cause if they wanted to impeach this man, believe me, they would have been got him out of there. They ain't trying to get this dude out of there, man. This is according to their plan, man. They doing this. This is according to their plan, man. Okay. Let's get some more precept. Hold on, let's listen to some more of this.
His malignant narcissism is showing its face when it comes to other things too, like wanting his name on currency, his face on currency, wanting his face on passports, wanting his face on Mount Rushmore, wanting airports named after him. In the same way his malignant narcissism is leading him in that direction, it's also leading him to greenlight every single one of these military operations to try to reassert dominance and power and hegemony and control and basically create an American superstate. He, in his heart of hearts, he wants to expand the footprint of the United States and go down in a historic way. But of course, we're past the era of rank imperialism, of might makes right shit, and he's got to roll back the clock in order to get these gains. And so that's why we're all watching in horror as a sundowning madman, basically the Mad King, King Joffrey, is running wild and committing endless.
I'm trying to think of precept right now. The CD. I think that's Jeremiah 50. The Lord is deceiving this man that dwell in the clefts of the rocks. Oh, it's Obadiah. Okay, get Obadiah. I got two of them. Let's get Obadiah, chapter 1, verses 3. Let's get Obadiah, chapter 1, verses 3. Obadiah chapter 1 verses 3. Obadiah chapter 1 verses 3. So Obadiah chapter 1 verses 3 is saying pride is the core spirit that driving this rebellious nation and collapsing empire. Okay? Esau Edom exalt itself through deception, military strength, and global influence. Babylon the Great believes its position is secure beyond divine correction. See? The end of an eon exposes hidden arrogance before judgment arrives. Yahweh humbles those who trust in worldly power instead of truth. So the Lord gonna humble this devil after he sent in all these nations against this nigga. Okay? Obadiah chapter 1 verses 3, the pride of thy heart. Say what? The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Say what? That deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. See, this man dwell in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? See? So pride blinds this nation into believing they are untouchable or permanent. Esau Edom historically dwells in fortified places, okay, symbolizing security and dominance. Babylon the Great operate with similar arrogance through military and economic power. Deception comes, it said Babylon the Great operate with similar arrogance through military and economic power. All right. It said Babylon the Great operates with similar arrogance through military and economic power. Deception comes from self-exaltation and refusal to acknowledge divine authority. Okay, no empire is exempt from falling when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua decreed judgment. All right. Proverbs chapter 16 verses 5. And it reads, it says, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord, to Yahweh. It said, though hand joined in hand, he shall not go unpunished. So this man ain't gonna go unpunished, man. And the wicked that join unto them, they ain't gonna go unpunished. All right? So pride is the root deception of collapsing empires. Okay? It said Esau Edom embodies arrogance and global exaltation. Babylon trusted in system that cannot save it from judgment. All right, no alliance or power structure can prevent divine downfall. Okay, that get Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 16. Let's get that one. Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 16, it says, thy terribleness, say what? Thy terribleness, that's a boy or girl. That's a boy or girl. Hey, you get it. Look at him, scared of him. Okay, let's get it. It says, pride deceived nations. So pride had deceived this nation into believing they are beyond accountability, all right? It said Esau Edom built its confidence on geography, strength, and fortified system, all right? Babylon the Great mirrors this arrogance through global military and economic dominance, all right? It said the end of the eon revealed the hidden pride. That hidden pride always leads to a downfall. Yahweh humbles those who exalt themselves above divine authority. Jeremiah chapter 49 verses 16 once again. It said thy turbulence have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, that holdeth the heights of the hill. It said, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, so that's the emblem, the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. So the Lord finna bring this man down, boy. Okay, terribleness referred to fear driven that intimidates other nations. Esau Edom's system rely on elevated positions of military and economic control. All right. It said Babylon the Great assures its global reach makes it untouchable and secure. It said even the highest system cannot escape Yahweh's appointed judgment. It said pride creates the illusion of permanence in temporary worldly kingdom. All right. It said Isaiah chapter 14 verse 13, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt myself above the throne of power. Isaiah 14:13. Hold on, y'all. Oh, man. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. And it reads, said, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. All right. That's that satellite. They got a big ass satellite in space. It said, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. That's talking about North America. All right. So terribleness referred to fear-driven power that intimidates other nations, see? Esau Edom's system rely on elevated positions of military and economic control. Babylon the Great assures its global reach makes it untouchable and secure. Even the highest system cannot escape Yahweh's appointed judgment. Pride creates the illusion of permanence in temporary worldly kingdoms. All right. It says, let's read it again. It said, For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. See, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. Okay, this is talking about North America. So pride creates false confidence in global domination systems. Esau, Edom trust fortified power structures instead of righteousness. Babylon believed elevation guaranteed immunity from judgment. Yahweh brings down all proud kingdoms regardless of heights or strength. All right. Let's go back here. Let's get Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 4. Pride becomes a defining trait of wicked kingdoms, okay, before their fall. Okay, Esau, Edom operates through arrogance and self-exaltation continually. Babylon the Great trusts in his own strength rather than Yahweh. The end of an eon exposes the corruption behind proud systems. Righteousness requires faith, while wickedness relies on prideful deception. Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. See, this man's soul is not upright in him. All right. It said pride leads to moral corruption, spiritual downfall of nations. Esau, Edom's system is built upon arrogance and global dominance. Babylon rejects humility and refuses correction from truth. Faith sustains the righteous, while pride destroys wicked empires. Okay, uprightness depends on the alignment with Yahweh and not human system. Okay. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before it fall. So this is what's finna happen to this devil. So pride is the root cause of Babylon's downfall. Esau, Edom is not exemplified. Okay, it lifted up arrogance among nations. Esau, Edom exemplifies lifted up arrogance among nations. See, it said faith separate the righteous from a corrupt system. Okay, destruction follows pride inevitably. Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 5. It said greed drives empires to expand beyond moral boundaries continually. Esau, Edom consumed nations through financial and military exploitation. Okay, this is what the call is talking about. Matter of fact, let's finish this off. Let's hear some more of this, and then we'll close it off.
Murders and stealing natural resources, and now you get to add this one to the list as well. And by the way, it is insane to me that the founding madman, basically the Mad King, King Joffrey, is running wild and committing endless murders and stealing natural resources, and now you get to add this one to the list as well. And by the way, it is insane to me that so few people are talking about this, even though things are already underway and you already have bodies in the street and you already have political unrest. The media better start talking about this soon, because again, we're going to be adding another country to the list that they're trying to topple. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time.
Yeah, see, this man is the wicked, see? He covered fields and take them by violence, man. All right? So greed drives empires to expand beyond moral boundaries. continually, okay? Esau, Edom consumed nation through financial and military exploitation. Babylon the Great intoxicates itself with wealth and control, all right? It said, the end of the eon revealed greed as a destructive force, pride and greed together from the foundation of a collapsing kingdom. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, say what? Yea. Also, because he transgressed by wine. See, this nigga transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Okay, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. See? So wine symbolizes corrupt influence spreading among nations globally. That's their philosophy. Okay, look at my little quack. See, they came, see? Y'all look at the quack, see? They came over, they want to hear the word of the Lord. Look at them. See? It's two of them. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Okay, so it said Esau, Edom expands control through economic and political domination, right? It said Babylon consumed nations endlessly without satisfaction or restraint. Desire like hell represent insatiable imperial ambition and greed, all right? It says gathering nations reflect global control structure today, all right? It says Isaiah chapter 14 verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners. So Babylon Empire is driven by insatiable greed, see? It said Esau Edom gathers global power through domination. Nations are consumed under Babylonian influence, and greed leads to, it said greed leads to destruction of the cities and systems, see? Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 6. And it reads, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself in thick clay. That's heavy debt, albeit in the Hebrew. Albeit, that word albeit in the Hebrew is heavy debt. I think there's Greek or, hold on. Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 6, it said, shall not all these take up a parable against him, a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe, that means death and destruction, to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. See that thick clay is heavy debt. Hold on.
Strong's H 5671,
Aptit. Okay. It's weight. H6 that's the weight, pledges, heavy debt. See? Strong definition, aptitude, something pledged, etc. Collectively pun goods, thick clay by a false etymology. All right. So that's heavy debt. Hey, boy, doing that. That's a boy or girl? That's a boy? That's a boy? Hey, boy, doing that. Look at it. Hey, boy, doing that. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Hey, y'all, let's take a coffee break real quick. Yeah, that aptitude, that's heavy debt. Hey man, you know I was out here in Elder Pastor and them yesterday, and the brother out of Hawaii, they were going in on him, and Elder out of our the Elder Apostle Rumlock. They were doing a lesson, live lesson yesterday. I was so tired yesterday, man. And so they were doing that lesson. I was watching it, and they was going into that. And matter of fact, they were doing Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Talking about that heavy debt. I think they said something about America debt is the national debt is over 100 trillion. I think America debt alone is about over 100 trillion. Shit. Hey, Shalom, Elder Apostles. I know they know I be watching their video, man. I just be so tired. I can't get at them at once, and then I might have something else, my mind distracted. So I had to watch these brothers' videos when the Lord put the spirit on me to get calm, and then I get there and then I watch their video, you know. And you know, I already done watched it. Everything that they tell me, I've been hearing it over and over again repetitively. But you know, it don't hurt to listen to them over again, because you know you always learn something new each and every day. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Man, I'm still. Shit. Arthritis kicking in on my ass, boy. Shit, you old joint where they had surgery on my back. Man, stiff as hell. Had that surgery on my back. You know? Let's keep going. Let's get a few more precepts, and then we'll close with a prayer. Look at this nigga. Oh, madman. That's a madman. Look at that nigga. Crazy ass devil. And he really think he's son by God. Yeah, on the left hand side. Wicked devil. Okay, and then you know later on I might go back on my list and bring out some more precepts. I'm gonna bring out 10 of them a day. I think I'm about 10. 10 of them a day if it's the Lord's will. You know, that way I won't just stay focused on one task, you know. So thick clay symbolizes heavy debt and economic burdens systems. Okay? Said Babylon accumulate wealth unjustly through exploitation of nations. All right? That's why they got to go and invade these weak countries that claim to be weak just for this reason. Said Babylon, America accumulates wealth unjustly through exploitation of nations. Esau Edom financial system creates global dependency on bondage. Okay, Taunton proverb reflection, recognizing Babylon's injustice. Judgment is declared through the voice of the oppressed. See, like us, the prophet. Okay, we being oppressed here. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. And it reads, call together the archers against Babylon. So the Lord calling together all these nations to come up against him. The archers represent that, it's like a solo. a silo that them ICBM missiles gonna come out of. It said, call together all the archers against Babylon. Say what? Against Babylon. All ye that bendeth the bow, see? Encamp against her round about, and let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she have done to her. Okay, let me get it right here. Hold on. I was paraphrasing it. Hands getting cold. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. It said, call together all the archers against Babylon. All ye, say what? All ye, say what? All ye that bend the bow, camp against her, camp against it round about. Okay? Man, listen, I was listening the other night. I think it was Colonel McGregor was doing a Mark lesson. And he was talking about how Russia, man, they can't, America can't detect these submarines that, you know, they got these submarines that they can't detect them. Them goddamn, hey man, see, so when all hell, and this is talking about this right here. It said, call together all the archers against Babylon, all ye that bendeth the bow. So you gonna have the dragons of Arabia, that's them Iranian, they all gonna come together, they gonna bend the bow. There's some ICBM missiles, they gonna shoot at her. They get it. They gonna bend the bow against this hoe. It said, call together all the archers against Babylon. Say what? Against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. See? So you gonna have all these brick nations, they gonna bend the bow. Even you gonna have NATO. They gonna join in. All these nations that America's invading right now, all these nations, America's making enemies, man, doing this shit with this stupid ass Donald Trump doing. It said, camp against her round about, and let none thereof escape. Say what? Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she have done, do unto her. For she have been proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. See? So the Lord finna go ready to get at this bitch, man. You see? All right? So Babylon accumulate debt and oppression across nations, see? Esau Edom's system burdens the world economically. Oppressed nation will witness Babylon downfall, okay? Judgment reflects the injustice Babylon created, all right? Okay. It says Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 7. All right, let's get it. It says sudden judgment arrives upon the kingdom that oppress the earth. All right. It said Babylon's stability will collapse when divine timing is fulfilled. See? Okay, Esau Edom's system faces reversal through unexpected judgment. The end of the eon revealed consequences. All right. Of global oppression, Yahweh ensures justice is executed without delay or escape. All right. Let's get this one right here. It says, Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 7, and it reads, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be as for booties unto them, see? So sudden rise indicate unexpected reversal of power structure Babylon becomes plundered instead of a plunderer of the or the plunderer. It said Esau, Edom, dominance will be overturned by divine judgment. Okay, nation once oppressed will witness a reversal of authority. Judgment comes swiftly when appointed time arrives. Okay, let's close right here, Revelation chapter, and this, then we'll get a couple more. It says, Revelation chapter 18, verses 6, reward her as she have, matter of fact, let's do it right here. Revelation chapter 18, verses 6. Revelation chapter 18, verses 6, and it reads, hey, how y'all doing there?
Good.
All right. That's a little boy or girl? Look, that's a little girl?
Yeah.
Little chihuahua, look at it. Hey, look at it. She said, no, I'm not that stranger. All right, y'all take care. All right. It's it. It says, let's start at 6. Oh, here's the one I want. Let's start at 5 and read 5 and 6. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her. It said double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled to her double. So this hoe gonna drink double of this wrath of the Lord. Okay, let's break it down. So Babylon the Great faces sudden reversal of power. Okay, she's being stripped of her power. Esau, Edom's oppression return upon his own head. Okay, this is what's going to go down. It said justice is proportionately proportional to the wicked deeds. Okay, collapse comes unexpectedly at a appointed time. So the Lord, that's why the Lord said He's gonna come back like a thief in the night. And as this hoe be fulfilling her belly, thinking that her plan to digitize the whole world, it's gonna fall upon her own head. And the Lord, while she eating, the Lord gonna rain down the missiles on her head. Okay. Let's close here. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. And it says, wicked systems sustain themselves through continuous wrongdoing and oppression, see? And that's what you're saying with Donald Trump. Esau Edom's rulership depends on corruption and to maintain global control. Babylon the Great cannot function without injustice and deception operating daily. Okay, the end of the age exposes how evil becomes normalized in society. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua reveals that wickedness must increase before final judgment arrives. Okay. It said, for they sleep not. Say what? For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they have caused some to fall. So this describes the mindset. It said this describes a mindset addicted to wrongdoing, continual oppression. Babylon operates through a system that benefits from global instability and conflict. Esau Edom structures often profit from wars, debt, and social division. Okay, mischief reflects deliberate, harmful, or embedded into leadership and institutional behavior. Such systems cannot rest because their power depends on exploitation. See? So this man's power depends on exploitation. Micah chapter 2, verses 1, we closing here. It said, woe means death and destruction. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So wickedness is embedded into the structure of this oppressive system. Babylon the Great normalized harm as part of governance and commerce. Prophecy showed continual wrongdoing leading to inedible judgment. Okay, so the Lord finna get at the devil, man. All right? So I hope y'all was edified with the lesson. Let's get a prayer in and get out of here. All right, I hope y'all was edified with the lesson, man. Let's get a prayer in. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Lawyer, Yahweh, Abaniah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah Kadash. And second, I'd like to give double shouts and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishops of GMS who rule well. Salutation to the hopefully elect. And third, I would like to say shalom, shalom, shalom to all the like-minded men on down to myself that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. I say shalom to you all as well. And fourth, I like to say shalom, shalom, shalom to all the like-minded sisters that remain silent in the assembly of the Lord and teaching the younger women. I say shalom to you all as well. And shalom, shalom, shalom. May Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai be with us all as we go further off into the great tribulation. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm out.